Hi, everybody. Kelly Holmes Imachiapi, Wambli Okiawi Lakota Mie, Shine River Lakota Oyate and Mataha. My name is Kelly Holmes. My Lakota name is Flies Among Eagles Woman, and I am from the Shine River Reservation in South Dakota. I am Mini Koju Lakota from Eagle Butte, South Dakota. I am the founder and president of Native Max and Other Media Ventures. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm also the editor-in-chief of Native Max magazine. And Native Max is a multimedia company where we have a constellation of platforms such as print, digital, web, social media, and interactive events like fashion shows. I started planning fashion shows when I was only 18 years old. I shared the story in the backstage. I actually started at bars downtown. It was hilarious. It was at midnight, and yeah, it was a tough start. But now, I was invited by the Rise Up event, or the Rise Up team here. Thank you guys again for inviting me to do this. I was invited to host a fashion show. So I came to a few of the team meetings, and they asked me to, share my story, my thoughts on STD, HIV testing, awareness, and all that. And I will admit, growing up in South Dakota, I didn't hear much of this from my family, but from peers and classmates growing up. They used STD as a way of bullying. As a young girl in high school, when, girls don't like a certain girl, they would say, oh, she has chlamydia, oh, she has this, as a way to bring each other down. And I never fell into that. So a few years ago, when I became pregnant with my youngest daughter, she's 3 years old now, I became pregnant with her, and I went to DIFRAC to get a pregnancy test. And the nurse asked me if I wanted to get tested. So I'll admit, I looked at her and I thought, no. And she started to share with me the different positives and the benefits of getting tested. So I did, and of course it was negative, but it opened up my eyes to the sort of stigma that's around it, especially as millennials and especially as young people of color. I'm only 27 years old, so I call myself a young person. I don't know if I should or not, but I do. So I decided to share my story with the team here, and they were really inspired, and they asked me to share my story as well to all the young kids, the youth, those that are my age, to get tested. You can get tested, it's free at a lot of places. There are a lot of resources where you can get tested, and there are a lot of benefits when you do get tested. You can catch infections early, and you can get them treated, and it increases your chances of becoming healthier. So that's my story. I want to help encourage the millennials out there to get tested. There are a lot of spaces here where they're offering that for free, so I encourage you guys to check that out. So, without further ado, I would like to introduce our fashion show. It's hosted by Native Max magazine. And a quick little plug-in, promotional plug-in. We are hosting the 5th annual Native Fashion in the City event here in Denver. It's on March 23rd. The show starts at 6:30, doors open at 5:30. And that's a really cool event, so if you guys can come to that, we're selling tickets on nativefashioninthecity.com/tickets. So awesome. Well, thank you guys again for coming out and sticking around for the fashion show. I hope you guys enjoy it. First up, the first designer that we have, his name is Lorenzo Martinez. And I just met him recently. He's pretty cool, so I'm really glad to introduce him. So awesome. Thank you guys again.
Are you excited about this fashion show? Yeah, I am way excited excited about this fashion show. Okay, so let me get this. So our designers are, so is it just the first designer first? All right, give it up for Lorenzo Martinez Gomez.
Hello everybody. My name is Lorenzo Martinez. Here is my friend Esteban. It's Colombia. I am from Chile. For me, it's amazing this activity. My English is not really good, but Esteban here maybe I need help for the words, okay? VIH or HIV is pandemia.
a spread out disease.
Yes, for me it's really special. Thank you for coming. Thank you for support. As today, the 25% here in United States, the woman is AHP. I need help. I need education. I need peace. Please. And my collection is inspiration for Navajo and Mexico. It's mixture. It's my experience and live here. I am live here for 2 years, maybe 3. And my first time here in Colorado, my experience is, oh, Navajo, pretty. Oh my gosh, I love it. But Mexico. It's really important. This Navajo and Mexico, the culture, for me, by my vision, is really similar in many aspects. And the culture indigenous, no culture contemporary, you understand? It's different. And nothing. My outfit is sexy, simple. Hello? Oh, okay. Her down, top. And nothing. If you need more information, my outfits, or you need, ¿cómo dice bordar?
Erase. What do you want?
They need
Okay, Lakota, redeem.
bordar.
Oh, to sew by hand or to knit.
Or need art director for anything, activity free, for example, for BHB or kids, I am free. Thank you so much.
Are you gonna punta?
Everything? Any question for me? No, you're good. Okay, thank you so much.
Our bodies are sacred. Let's give another round of applause for our amazing fashion designers. And let's give it up and keep it going for our next designer, Annabelle. Woo! All right. So we're going to have another designer that comes up here just momentarily, but I just want to check in with you. How are you all doing? Woo! Wasn't that amazing? Weren't those, yeah. Let's give it up again for the designers we've seen so far. Awesome. And the next one, Annabelle? Annabelle. Give it up again for designer Annabelle.
want to thank everyone for coming in today.
Mi nombre es Anabel Márquez
My name is Annabelle Marquez.
y me dio mucha felicidad saber que hay nuevos medicamentos para esta enfermedad y para llevarla.
I found great joy in finding out there was a lot of help and a lot of resources out there for HIV.
Y aprender de ellas cosas que yo no sabía sobre.
And I've learned a lot of things that I didn't know before through programs like this.
¿Qué más?
¿Está bien?
Ah,
¿Es todo?
yes, pero no.
See, she wants to thank everyone for coming out. Thanks again. Hope you guys have a great rest of your night.
As long as I got you, baby. As long as I got you, baby. As long as I got you.
Hello, my name is Lakota Sage. I run a brand called Native Gorilla, and with that brand, we represent nonprofits and creative movements throughout our country, and hopefully soon globally too. But yeah, I'm honored to be here tonight. It is an honor to be with our community once again and see our community out there trying to make a change and positive changes. Excuse me. But yeah, if you haven't gotten tested tonight, you guys should go get tested tonight. I encourage you, especially that it's free. And if you have any questions about native gorilla, we're also based out of Denver also. If you have any questions, feel free to come up to me after the show and ask any questions. Thank you.